Welcome to Who Starts, where we predict the starting 11 for the biggest World Cup nations. In this series we're looking at France, England, Spain, Argentina, Portugal and Brazil, but today we're looking at the team that is the current World Cup champions, Germany. Stay tuned to see some surprises in our lineup. Let's find out who's in. Potential goalies. Barcelona's Ter Stegen is a young and growing in experience whilst playing for arguably the best club in the world. And I'm sure England would love to have him as their first choice keeper, as we spoke about in a Who's In for England, but maybe it's testimony to just how good Manuel Neuer is that despite being injured for what seems like ages, he's still most likely Germany's #1 keeper if he's able to be fit in time for the World Cup. When he was recently asked about going to the World Cup, Neuer said, "Germany need me," and we think they need him too, so he is our pick. In defence, the left-back position is probably Germany's only glaring weakness. It's probably their only blemish in their world-class side. Right now, the options are Hertha Berlin's Marvin Plattenhardt, Cologne's Jonas Hector or FC Augsburg's Philipp Max. Max has actually become the first defender since detailed data collection started to reach 12 assists in a single Bundesliga season. But that remarkable achievement still isn't good enough to get him into the Germany squad. Löw has already stated that Max is not in his plans, so Germany's left back will probably be Cologne's vice-captain, Jonas Hector. He doesn't make the headlines for assists like Max, and he definitely hasn't got a stunning free kick in his locker like Hertha Berlin's Marvin Plattenhardt, but he's a tried and tested member of the current Germany setup, a grafter, mega versatile and refreshingly modest, so Hector is our pick. At centre-back, no doubt Löw will stay with his trusted pair, but to keep them fresh you could look at Chelsea's Antonio Rudiger or Arsenal's Mustafi, who's looked better in recent weeks after a terrible performance against Manchester City in the League Cup final. But with that said, Germany have an amazing pairing of Hummels and Boateng, so they will most likely be the two centre-backs to protect Germany's goal. Since the 2016 Euros, Joshua Kimmich has solidified himself as Germany's first choice right back. Löw even gave him high praise by stating Joshua is one of the greatest talents I've seen in the past decade. He's got the bite and the hunger to push himself to the limit every training session. He's going to have an amazing career. Kimmich also firmly solidified himself as one of the best right backs in the world during his season with Bayern Munich. Kimmich recently said, "I want to become a leader for Bayern Munich and Germany." Kimmich has little competition, but if he does become injured, Germany will use Sebastian Rudi, who is a player that will make the squad simply to play multiple positions. In recent years, Germany have always had a wealth of centre midfielders and attacking players. That's why Löw can choose to stick with players that know his system well and he can rely on. Toni Kroos is said to be one of the best passing midfielders the world has ever seen, so he is our pick. But the question is, who will start next to him? Manchester City's Gundogan is having a good season, but like Kroos, he needs the ball, so maybe he's too similar to Kroos. Goretzka is definitely the player for the future, and he might even take the World Cup by storm. But Löw puts faith in tried and tested players. So Sami Khedira is another player that's trusted by Löw. He does the dirty work for the German team and he keeps their attackers free to do their job. He's also having a good season with Juventus, so Khedira is our pick to partner Kroos. Germany's three attacking midfielders will be crucial in keeping Germany's attack flowing. Germany has a wealth of talent due to the shame of being knocked out of the Euro 2000 in the group stages. This youth development initiative has meant that Germany has a shed load of young, talented players in certain positions. This is why Sané, Draxler and Royce would be starters for most other nations. Sané's having a great season with Manchester City. He's arguably the best player in his age group. Royce is older and more injury prone, but despite being injured for 259 days, he's now back and in great form for Borussia Dortmund. However, Draxler has been a regular for Germany, but he's used sparingly for PSG, yet Löw tends to stick with his favourites. So despite Sané still being the best left wing that Germany has, we'll pick Draxler because we know that Löw is probably going to stick with the tried and tested. At the centre of their attack, Germany can use many of their players that play multiple positions, such as Manchester City's Gundogan. However, despite Arsenal playing poorly this season, Özil has still been Arsenal's best player, and that's whilst playing with players that aren't that great. Most importantly for our list, when Özil is surrounded by class, he really shines, and no doubt he'll do that for Germany, so he is our pick. On the right wing, Germany have many options in Borussia Dortmund's Royce or Bayer Leverkusen's Brandt, but with such a wealth of talent, they will most likely rotate players in the group stages, but when it comes to their main, most trusted starting 11, Thomas Müller has 36 goals for Germany and has been prolific scoring form at World Cups, so we pick him to play more as a support striker than a winger, so he makes it into our starting 11. Before we get to our last player, remember to download the Onefootball app from the comment section. It's completely free and it keeps you up to date with all of the latest football stories. Up front, Germany play a lone striker. This could be Stuttgart's Mario Gomez, who has 31 goals for the national team, or Sandro Wagner, who has 5 goals in 7 games for Germany. But at 30, he isn't exactly a player for Germany's future. So our pick is the man Liverpool were linked with, and possibly the next big move out of the Bundesliga. That man is RB Leipzig's Timo Werner. He has 7 goals in 11 games for Germany and has a very bright future. Could he be one of the major stars at the World Cup? That's the question. So that's our starting 11 for Germany, but we want to know yours. So comment your lineup in the comment section. We'll see who's right, who's wrong, who has the better team. Thanks for watching. I've been Anton Allen and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.